wedge. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sally Patrick from Hayletts Gallery, and I'm going to be interviewing Arabella Shand, who has a show at Hayletts, an online show at Hayletts, from the 8th of October to the 6th of November. Hi, Ari. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm really good. Sitting
Good.
In my studio.
Yeah, we can see in your studio in Wales. I was going to start off with perhaps if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, how you came to be an artist and your background.
Well, it's sort of fairly normal, really. I started off at, I did a foundation at Colchester School of Art, and then went on to Kingston. I'd always really liked painting and drawing at school. And I either wanted to be a painter or a farmer, but ended up being a painter. And yeah, so I started a painting degree at Kingston, and then realized that actually I could probably do with a few more skills. So I went to City and Guilds Art School and learned how to gild and do decorative painting, so that I could actually, earn money when I left school.
Good idea.
Art school. And then just painted as much as I could in between jobs, and then had kids and still kept painting when I could. And then, since I've been in Wales for the last 10 years, I've been able to paint full time. So yeah, that's it really.
All right. I didn't know that you'd thought about being a farmer. That's really fascinating. So let's talk a bit more about your work. What are we going to ask? How do you start with your ideas? What's your starting point? What inspires you?
I think mainly since I've been in Wales, the landscape has just been, it's so in your face. It's so different to East Anglia. So I've been painting a lot more landscape, and it just sort of the landscape hits me in the chest, and I have to sort of respond. I just I do drawings, but then I come back into the workshop, and I suppose I try and paint more about how it feels to me than how it is. And I think, I kind of hone it down until I get the feeling I'm looking for. And sometimes it takes, I'll do several versions of the same painting before I get the feeling I want to get.
So it's about getting the right atmosphere.
Because, but I do, I do take, I take my iPad and take photos as well, just for reference. But they, it's good to have the combination of that and the drawings, because you can't get any of the feeling from the iPad, because it flattens everything out, so it sort of diminishes the feeling of the landscape so much.
When you start a painting, do you have an idea how you want it to look, or do you just work organically and let it develop itself?
No, I know how I want it. I don't map it out, but I know I know the feeling I want to get from it. So I will just launch into it. But what I find quite often is that I can lose that feeling along the way. And if I try and adhere too closely to the to the reality of how the landscape is. So I always have to remember to go with the feeling of how the landscape is.
And do you work on several at the
I
same
suppose
time?
that's, yes.
And you go back.
I mean, you can see
back to them.
behind
It's not brilliant,
the
but
shelves with all my paintings.
yeah, they look great. The picture's not brilliant, but we can have a look. Are you able to bring us closer, or is it?
Do you want me to move?
We could do.
Yeah,
try that.
Look, is that good?
That is a bit better. We get a little bit of a look, but they're not that clear. But it gives us an idea of you working on several at once.
I can bring them. You know, these are I have these shelves. So I work in this area here. This is the painting I'm working on. Then when it's drying, I move it across. And you know, especially with oils, you know, you just have to keep working on several at the same, because you can only do so much
until it dries
in one day. You know, you can only do it. So then I either bring them into the house overnight to dry, or if it's summertime, they'll dry in here. But these are acrylics, these ones. Well, there's a mixture actually here.
Are there many artists you admire? Is there anyone you sort of helps inspire you that you go to?
Oh, masses. I'm always borrowing bits from
just like Picasso.
Just really looking to see how other painters, looking to see how other painters deal with certain subjects like figures. You know, I will probably go to Henry Moore or I don't know, Chagall. It depends what feeling I'm trying to get. If I'm trying to get a really heavy feeling figure, I'll go to Henry Moore, or if I'm trying to get a floaty feeling, I'll go to
your
Chagall.
dreamlike one.
And trees, you know, there are a million. And so trees. Paul Nash, probably.
Go for the best.
I can't. I sort of can't. I can't think so much, but I'm always poring over books, and quite often before I do a painting of a certain subject, I'll get all my reference books. I mean, more for the feeling. I'm very interested in how other painters deal with problems of perspective. And
well, you do achieve a good sense of atmosphere, Arabella, so that works. I mean, your dreamlike ones are amazing in particular. Well, as it's not a great image connection, perhaps I'll just direct people to the website haylettsgallery.com, where we can see them, and in some virtual rooms and their virtual frames, and people can contact us through the gallery if they want to. So I'll let you get back to your painting, and thank you so much. Speak to you again.
Thank you, Sally.
Thanks, Arabella. Bye for now.
Bye.